Hi everyone, welcome back to Studioloo. It's Cindy. I'm here for Junk Journal Round Robin day number 9 today. And I have a bit of a cold, so I'll apologize if I sound a little sniffly. It's because I am. So let's see what Shell sent me today. Cute. Our little recipe card and our little paper doily. That's a really cute little recipe card. I like that. Okay. And for Mary Ellen, she sent me this long, skinny. Let's see what's in here. This is painty paper. Labels, I think. Yeah, labels. All sorts of cute little labels. Okay. Let's think. I kind of like the way this and this are like, that would be like a cute like double pocket on a folio just as it is. I feel like, oopsies, my glasses are falling out. I feel like I have done folios the last couple of days. But I like that idea. Think, Cindy, think. What would be? So just nice. It's just a nice little flat lay. It just looks really cute as it is. I'm gonna take a minute and grab something. So for those of you who tuned in yesterday, you know that I made an extra piece of this like paper when we were making the folio. So I'm kind of sort of thinking I might use it today. And in the way that I'm suggesting, it's a little bit narrow, but we could fold in those sides. Yeah, I think I just really want to do that. All right, let's get to work here. I remember one of the Junk Journal Round Robins that we did. Mary Ellen made so many folios, and she made a journal from her Junk Journal Round Robin, and yeah, it turned out really cool. I used to remember every day she would make some kind of a cool folio. I think I'll just fold these in, and I may glue them. Okay, that would be fun. I'm just going to ink this up a little to bring out all that lacy. Then I think I might grab another ink here. Is there any ink left on this? It should be bluish. A little bit, but I'm going to grab, yeah, I think I'll go Uncharted Mariner. Okay. There we go. That can go away. Okay, so that's been inked. Let's find my glue. Okay. Just going to glue down these little flaps first. Could also cut them off, but I don't find it necessary. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue down the bottom to create the bottom pocket here. And I think I need a little bit in here to just hold these together. And this one right above it, kind of close, would be nice. Okay. It's just gonna override it a little bit on one side, which I'm okay with because this side is a little longer than the other side, so it'd be good to have a little something jutting out on the edge there. Just clean up that excess glue. Where did my inker go? Okay. We'll let that dry a little bit, and I think I'll take one of these labels, put it maybe here, and we'll do another one back here. Okay. Just going to ink around these a little, just to bring the edges out. Then I need some things. So I'm just grabbing a little handful of bits here that I've got. Okay, just to do some fun collaging. That would be cute. Okay, I'm not allowed to make a folio tomorrow. I made folios 3 days in a row. Actually, I am. That's the beauty of Junk Journal Round Robin. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Okay. Maybe that there. That would be cool. But right side up. That's too much glue. Then we need a little something back here too. Oh, I think my dog is whining. My husband is prepping his dinner, and he's out in our dining room because my son's finishing his dinner. 1 second, I'm just gonna see. Okay, dog drama over. He was just waiting for his dinner. He's a very impatient beagle. I try not to have him whining in the videos though, because I know he's a little annoying with his whining. Trust me, I know. I'm just kind of used to it. He's a very vocal dog about everything. Sometimes, mainly around his stomach. Everything else, he's pretty okay. But yeah, getting ready for mealtime is always an ordeal with him. He gets beagles. I mean, I grew up with beagles. I love beagles, but like they're very food-driven animals, and he specifically, we got him from sort of a rescue, well, not like a typical rescue situation. It was basically people who were being, like, they were essentially forced to leave Canada because their citizenship couldn't be renewed. And this was like a really weird situation. They're back now, though, those folks. They're actually really nice people. And they're back now, thankfully. Oh, look how perfectly that moon fits in there. I love that. So when we got him, he had a bit, like, he still has a bit of like an anxiety problem, and I think he has both food anxiety and sometimes walk anxiety. And it was because he was owned by this really nice couple, but the guy was a construction worker, and he broke like his leg when he was working, when he was like pretty much as soon as he got the dog. So for the next several months he was recuperating in the house with the dog, and they would only like take the dog out when the wife could take the dog out, and then they used one of those really horrible retractable leashes, which is like the worst leash you can use for a beagle. Beagles need, especially in their first 2 to 3 years, they need a more controlled leash experience. So we have worked with this dog to try to make him a much less crazy wild man dog. I love him, but he is, he's a lot of work sometimes. He's getting a lot better, though. He's now pretty much, I'd say 90% where he needs to be in terms of his behavior. I think I'm going to put a couple of this, like, so this is a Naturalist and Traveler's Companion and Beautiful Wildflowers. I kind of think it's got a nice feel to it. I'm just thinking about, I might put a little more ink on that card. I feel like some weathered wood would be good. Just maybe like a smoosh of it. Can we smooch this on a little? Yeah, we can. There's no harm. Then, that's oxide, so let's spray it with a bit of water. I guess I could take these out. Doesn't really matter. And then, just gonna hit it with my paintbrush a little, and then grab a little of the blue from the background. This doesn't like to be smooshed, this paper. I need maybe a little bit of this Distress Spritz. I just feel like it needs a little something more. Let's take that out too. So we're doing a little unhinged mixed media, which you should try to do as often as possible because it's pretty fun. So we'll just dry this up. It's not too terribly wet. Bring my water bottle back up here. Almost there. Okay, then I think I'm looking for my, you know what, I'm going to grab a marker. Give me one moment. Okay, so I'm just going to come in a little bit with this yellow. I'm going to add a couple broken lines here. A little mark making over here. Okay. Now we can return these ephemera pieces back in here. Make sure they're dry. They are. They're good. 1 and 2. Okay. Folio paper there, and that's fun. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of yellow on here too to just kind of bring the mark making. Alright, that's very simple but fun and easy and, like, I think effective. yeah, so that's another just journal page this time. Something a little bit kind of the same as, you know, the last day or two, and that I'm making folios, but also something a little bit different, with a bit of a hand, you know, touch. I like that. I'm wondering if maybe, why don't we also do this? Yeah, that gives it kind of a nice feel. Okay, so that is it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this little project. I know it didn't take very long, but something about just the shape of these things together just inspired me to go with it. And now I also have these fun labels to add to my stash. So thank you to Shell and Mary Ellen. Please don't forget to check out their channels today, because they're also making a video for you from the stuff that we all exchanged. And I will talk to you tomorrow with more Junk Journal Round Robin. Bye for now.